Hey everybody, and welcome back to Beyond the Gate with Dustman and Nate. I'm Dustman.
And I'm Nate, and we're back here again, bringing you guys another Q&A, this time with our host, the Dustman. So, I just wanted you guys to get to know him pretty well, so here we go. Let's start off with your name.
Dustin Jacobs.
And what class are you running these days?
I run 26 to 35-year-old experts, and I run 31 to 35 cruiser.
Alright, and where are you from?
I'm from Freeport, Illinois, and my home track is Rockford.
Alright, and then what are your current sponsors?
My current sponsors are Factory Mangler. That is my main sponsor right now. I also got a couple co-sponsors. That would be Round 2 BMX, which they just kind of, teamed up with the Mangler, so
Okay.
that's pretty cool. As well as Gate 9. They're going to be doing all my plates. They have been for a little while, so I appreciate that. And as well as T-Bone. T-Bone has hooked me up last month, or maybe a couple, I don't know, it was about a month ago. They hooked me up with some hoops. I'm going to be running the hoops and representing him as well. So
Sweet. And how long have you been racing BMX?
I've been racing BMX since I was 5 years old. I'm 31, so 26 years.
And what got you into it all those years ago?
Well, I was 5 years old, and I was not I was not the best kid. I was a little naughty kid, and I was super hyperactive. So when it came to being on a team, like soccer or something, I didn't really get along with kids. So I needed an individual sport. Not that I was super mean or a bully or anything, but I wanted to be on my own.
You wanted the pressure on you.
Yeah. So I was ready for some BMX. So as soon as my dad went to work one day, and he talked to his friend had a kid, and he raced BMX. And he was going to race BMX that weekend, and my dad was talking to him about it, and he ended up coming home, and he asked me if I wanted to go race BMX, and of course I was down, so I went and raced BMX, got 4th place in Rockford, and I've been going back ever since.
Sweet, just the bug bit you, and you're just stuck racing it forever, huh?
Yeah, I mean it was love at first sight for sure.
I feel that. And since you've been doing it, you got any good memories? What's the initial memory that sticks out to you, or you got some career highlights? Anything you want to cover like that?
Let's see, memories. One of my best memories, definitely Sedalia, Missouri.
Yeah.
That was one of my first traveling races I ever went to. I went to Rockford BMX was my first national back in '95, but my first actual race that was crazily far away, or I did something away from my home track that I've never been away from was totally wild. So it was a Gold Cup, and it was, I don't remember what year or what time of the year, but it was cold out. It was we were in a tent, but I don't know if it was supposed to be cold. We woke up cold, but the track was awesome. I was only intermediate, so I raced against mixed open, and that was against this girl named Katie Shedeby, which she used to race for Sundance back then, and she used to race for the Hill. She used to race at the Hill. That was her home track.
Okay.
And she and I were going into the last corner. I was on the inside of her, and she ended up giving me a little bit of a bump, and I went down, and I got beat by a girl. I remember kind of being sad about that. I mean,
it happens.
It was, because she was really good. She was super good, so I mean, it's not like, I was,
Yeah.
so.
So last year, you ended up with the NAG 2 and the National 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you brought all that heat into this weekend at the Sooner National. Can you give me a little rundown? How was that?
That was a good national. I liked it, other than it being super cold. Kids were crying that their toes were cold. People from Florida were, they're turning into penguins. The track was awesome though. It was super fun, super flowy. It wasn't super bumpy. I had a really good weekend with the racing wise. I got first place on Friday. Saturday I got second place, and Sunday I ended up getting another first. So
Sweet.
yeah, I brought it back. Second place, it was definitely the most fun lap, because I had to come back from behind, and I always love dicing with everybody. So
yeah, and you're good at it.
Yeah, dude, that's definitely it's probably my favorite part of racing for sure.
It's definitely what you're known for.
Yeah.
And so, what's your next national you got on the schedule?
My next national is going to be Rock Hill. I was going to be going down to the Cajuns, but Factory Mangler wants to go to Rock Hill. So I made the switch. I want Mangler Factory to do pretty good down in Tulsa. By then I'd like for us to be up in the runnings, at least, some top 3. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So, if they want me to be there, I'm going to go be there with them.
Alright, that'll be sweet. And then, you doing any special training for this?
I mean, I have a training schedule from George. So, I mean, I do that, squats, all the fun stuff. I ride rollers. I ride park. I ride everything on my bike. If it has anything to do with my bike, I'm riding on it. So, I'm trying to stay on my bike all the time and ride as much as I can. Keep my legs strong. Simple things like that.
Yeah.
Try to eat right.
Fair. And then, as this brings it all up to an end, do you have any special people you want to give a thanks to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Factory Mangler for picking me up, as well as giving me everything you guys have and hooking me up with all you have, taking care of me when I'm at the races or whatever you guys have done, as well as Gate 9 for making my side plates, my main plates as well, T-Bone for the awesome hoops, as well as my wife. She does a lot for me as well, behind the scenes, as well as my fans too. Everybody on my Facebook page that is on there that likes all my stuff, comments, and says all this nice stuff to me at the races. I appreciate every one of you. Appreciate you as well for coming over here and doing this interview.
Yeah, of course, man.
And making it a fun time with me. And with that being said, you guys can subscribe, like, comment, anything you guys would like to know or see. We can help you fix bikes. We can help you on the track. We can do all types of stuff. If you guys have an idea, just shoot it to us. And we can try to get that to you. If not, tune in Wednesday and we'll have something for you anyways. How about that? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good one.